Hello and welcome back to Farming Simulator 17 on the Welker Farms Inc. map. This is the third episode. There was going to be another one before this one, but I had a slight problem with my video. I'm using an old computer. Oops, I'm on the wrong side. There we go. Sorry. I'm using an old computer, and every once in a while I have to do a little CPR on the processor to get it back up and working. So I got a good bit done. I actually used part of the money. Now I know I could have bought like a big bud sprayer that I have. I don't have the rest of the big bud DLC, but I know I could have bought the sprayer. I know that I could have gotten huge equipment and all this stuff, but I thought, I don't really have to have that equipment just yet. I'm looking long term, because if I have all of that equipment, like if I spend a whole bunch of my money getting a whole bunch of big equipment, I'm still stuck with just this one field, which means when crop comes due, I still am limited to just the crop from this field. So I'm thinking more long term, because we are using the seasons mod. So I bought 2 small fields. It was cheaper than buying one big field like this. They're just slightly smaller than this one. But in total it cost a little more than $800,000. And this one, I know I said I wasn't going to be doing that, but doing this, teleporting, but I'm just doing it just this once. See, this one here is just under 100,000 more, and it was a little more than what we actually had, because we've only got about 40,000 left. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to do something that I could work with better. I wanted something that I could have more ready when crop comes due and not have to take out a loan, because I did use part of that $1 million from finding the gold. I did use that to pay off our loan we did have after finding that gold, and so I bought 2 fields. Now I am going to make a few changes on some of our other equipment, which to do that I'm going to go ahead and start a worker doing this. Helps if I turn it on. Okay, make sure he's getting up and running okay. Alright. And I'll run out of his way. Oh, well, can't fit through there. I am a bit overweight, I guess. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to use the other tractor here, and we're going to sell this round baler. Just because I personally prefer the square bales for a couple of reasons. One of the reasons is I can use the Follow Me mod. I love using the Follow Me mod now that I've started using it. It really comes in very handy. But I can use that mod when I am trying to harvest at the same time that I'm baling. With the round baler, even with the mod that auto unloads, it doesn't stop when the Follow Me mod is being used on it, and that's what I want, is for it to stop and let the bales out. So that is an issue. Why come I can't get my mini map anymore? Oh, I know. There we go. I cut the HUD off so I could take a snapshot of the picture there of the Welker Farms Inc. picture that I try to face every time I start my recordings. So we're heading over to the shop, and we're going to try and get this field done in this video. Now the other 2 fields have already been planted. Oh look, we made it just in time to meet him or her. Yeah, one thing I did find out. If you hire the workers to run these fields here on the side, these small ones, you can't have them run this way, east to west on the map, because when they get to the end here, they run into the wall and stop. They're still incompetent. So you have to run them lengthways, which because of that, I'm thinking about later getting a plow and plowing field 21 and 22 together. And what I think would be really cool is if I can eventually get 19, 20, 23, and 24 as well, and just make this whole stretch here just one large field later on. And then all I have to do is divide it in the middle whenever I need to from time restraints. And what that division would do is I could say, okay, I can get all of this done in one day. Because remember, any chaff or anything like that that's left laying on the ground overnight, I start losing it. And I don't want to do that. So by doing that, what it's going to do is it's going to let me divide the field in half. I could plow it, like have it all planted in one thing. Have them all sown into one field. Divide about halfway and do one half one day, then do the other half the other day. And so that's one of the things I've been thinking of. I think would really help us out. But that's, of course, a good bit later on. In fact, I don't even know how much field 20 is going to cost. It's right here. Let's take a look at it. That's only 512,000. And I wouldn't think that field 19 would be much more than that. Field 19 is probably going to be closer to the price of field 13. Well, no. It should be less. Should be less than that. I would say 6,000 maybe? Or 600,000? Just guessing. 564,500. So it's about 565,000. So yeah, it's under 6 grand. Or 600,000, sorry. I keep losing zeros today. I don't know why. Now, I don't remember if this is because of the Seasons mod or if it's just this map. But if you look, 36,816 for the baler. That's how much we would get for it for selling it back. The trigger is right over here for them. So if we come over here and look, oh, okay, it's doing it different. Yesterday it was giving me the same price for anything I sold here as it was in the other screen. So that may have just been a bug on mine. Okay. And now we will go to, where's the baling equipment? Baling technology. And we will get, where is it? I think this was the one that I wanted. See that one? Yeah, I'll need that to put the bales in that I can get later. This is 58,000 for it. So I'll go ahead and buy that and take it up there. And keep in mind, I've mentioned this before in one of my videos. Anytime you purchase equipment, if it's vehicles, it's not a big deal. But everything's going to face this fence, as you see to the left. If it's vehicle, that's no big deal because you just hop in it, you hit reverse, you're good to go. If it's trailers, things like that, the small one, the small baler, is not too big of an issue. If you can get in here and just turn around just right. But if it's a long trailer, you don't have much room at all to get in here. Hopefully they will fix that. Because on the, or when I got the trailer, or the header trailer that I used to put the header for my harvester on, I had to actually use the tractor to push it around to get it turned around so that I could hook the tractor up to it. I hope that's something that they're going to fix later. It looks like it's most likely just a small oversight. I can't imagine that they would have intended to do that. But that, like I said, I think is just a slight oversight. It can happen. Now, I am doing this on a single player mode, but this map is really a better map for doing multiplayer just because of how huge everything is. Plowing, harvesting, sowing, everything is huge. And this would be a good one, like I said, to start putting a large group together to do. I like the challenge, so that's why I'm doing it solo. Okay. Now, I like to clean the equipment before I put it in. As you can see, this thing has dirt all over it. I prefer to clean it before putting it up, but I don't have a pressure washer. I don't want to just get the cheap little pressure washer. I want the pressure washing station. It is another mod I have. It is a placeable, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, right here, the pressure, or the washing station. I know it's only 3,500, but as you can see up at the top, the worker is eating up my money. So I'm gonna start, after I put this stuff up, I'm gonna go back up there and start taking over the work. But the pressure washing, or the washing station, same thing. It's 3,500. And if I get it, I can pull everything in. It looks nicer, it looks neater. It's not just a little device, it's just plopped down on the road somewhere. The regular pressure washer is actually more expensive. It's 4,500, and it's just a little thing that you just plop down somewhere, like on the road or the trail or whatever. You pull up to it, you pressure wash it, and then you're done. I just think this looks like a much better way of doing it. I really like this mod. I've used it in a couple of other maps, and I really enjoy it. I'm a little bit OCD, so I prefer certain things to be done in a neat, like, kelp way. Oh. Ah. Okay, I'm getting all twisted turned around. Okay, let's see. Move this down here. Ooh, I forgot to move that stuff. So I'll put it in the back corner over there. It's not sticking through, is it? No, we're good. Looks like we're good. I don't want any of the stuff glitching through the wall. It would just drive me nuts. I don't like that. Oh yeah, I just got it in here just perfect. Okay, so that's good. I will tell you right now, I could not do that again if I tried to. I would have a mess on my hands. In fact, I'm expecting this recording now to start messing up too, just because of what I was able to get done. Ooh, gotta drop that weight, don't I? And I do have the hookups from this one, right? Nope, this one doesn't have hookups. Well, that's not gonna do me any good. Can't put a front loader on this one. But it's okay. I'm not going to be needing the bucket for any time soon. So we don't have an issue with that. All I have to do is just put this in the center. And then the sower will go beside this, where that stuff is, over there. And that should be all I would need to do. I am going to be placing more structures down. I mentioned this before. I will be placing more structures down to make it a lot neater, give me more room to put stuff up. Because even the equipment that you start with, there's not really a lot of room for it. And I like having everything stacked, like put away nice and neat. One of the things I want to do is I want to get the sprayer out of here. I think it's out of place here. And I want to keep my, at least keep, well, I'm thinking maybe my truck here and the two, like the semi over here and the two tractors on this side here. Since I have two tractors, I figured they need more room. So I want to put those there. Close this door behind me. And then over on the other side where my pickup goes, I think I was looking at doing it. Was it over there or where was it? I was gonna put another garage down because this garage here isn't really a big garage at all. It's just a little bitty thing. Might have been over here. I think this is where I was thinking about doing it. Right beside this is where I might have been thinking about it. Putting a garage and then using the mod that lets me change the terrain and changing all of this to dirt just like it is out here. And it would just fit up neatly with the back of that one, or as neat as I could. I think that's what I was thinking about doing. I was real tired when I was thinking about it, so I forgot most of what I was planning. So we're gonna pull this one around. Back over here where we were, we're gonna shut it back off. We'll park it right here. We'll leave the keys in it in case anybody needs to move it. The semi, we're not going to be driving it anytime soon. So we'll go ahead and park it back in the building. Can I see through the back? Nope, not with this. And the mirrors on this game aren't really the best for backing up. Okay. So to get them in here a bit neater, that should give us room to get the tractors in later after we're done with them. So I'll leave this open for now and head over to the field. Where is he? There he is. It'll help if I actually head to him. Hello? Is he working? he's trucking along. Okay. Yeah, this is going to take a while. Because this field is... the whole thing's not even halfway finished. So, I'll tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and go for this episode. And I'll finish up this field, and in the next episode, episode 4, when we come back, we will discuss a little bit more about what we're going to be doing. We're going to speed up time, because by then we'll have all the fields properly seeded. And we will see what we can do about getting closer to harvest time. And maybe get a little bit more money and work on buying or purchasing more fields later. So, wow, he's actually backing up, moving around stuff. I figured he would have gotten stuck on it. These workers usually do. That's pretty cool. Okay, so I will see you later. If you like the video, please hit the like button. Please don't forget to subscribe. And if you would like to know of how you can further support my channel, I will have my Patreon link down in the description of the video. Please feel free to click on that, and you can get all the information you need on how to further support my channel. Thank you again, and have a nice day.